to talk about what we call fraud, marriage fraud, a ticket to travel to Canada. Marriage fraud, a ticket, air ticket to travel to Canada. Marriage fraud, a ticket to travel to Canada. What do we mean here? Two families, they have been charged for immigration fraud, false marriage in order to come to Canada. It is a ticket, it is an air ticket today. People, they are no longer asking Canadian visa in their embassies. What they do, women, beautiful women and handsome men, is what they do. They sit down and negotiate. Let us give you money, and we arrange marriage so that you can take us to Canada. This is what people do today in order to realize Canadian dream. Everyone is struggling for Canadian dream. But as I have said, there are different channels and strategies people use to make sure that they land to Canada, to the beautiful Canadian country. They use different opportunities in order to get onto Canadian multicultural country. What are these strategies? People use false marriage, whereby two men and women, or even gay, they marry. For example, today, because we have a lot of social media, Facebook, internet, mobile phones, radio, and everything today. Everyone in this world right now is struggling to make sure that they realize Canadian dream. What they do, they use marriage. People, they sign fake marriage, and they say, hey, you guy, Shanita, where are you living? I live maybe in Cambodia. In Cambodia, no, I live in China. Okay, maybe I live in Russia. I live in Africa. Can I give you certain amount of money so that we can arrange marriage, and then you take me to Canada? This is a crime. This is a crime in Canada. This is a crime in Canada. Immigration crime, forced marriage. It is a criminal case under Immigration Act and the government of Canada, criminal law code. It is a criminal law code, an act of criminal offense. To leave Canada and go to Australia and you marry there, fake, with an intention to bring a wife here, a woman here, or to bring a husband in Canada after receiving money from those people. And then what happens is maybe 2 years or 1 year, then you broke up. You inform the government of Canada that, yeah, because there is high rate of divorce in Canada, I separated you this guy. The guy is threatening me. The guy is not good. I don't know. I don't understand what kind of a man I married. I spent a lot of money, but this wife is terrible. We have divorced. And then you go to court, Vancouver, British Columbia court, that we are claiming for divorce. And this woman, she started complaining that now I'm not feeling well because I am going into divorce shock. I don't feel well because this husband I married maybe in Ghana, maybe in Russia, is a terrible husband. It doesn't fit me. We need a divorce. You are committing a criminal offense. How? If you are revealed by the government of Canada immigration that you committed conspiracy with your friend with the intention to come to Canada through forced marriage is a criminal offense. We are going to charge you and we send you to jail, and then you be deported back to your home country with not anything. Some people leave Canada and they go that they are going to get married. After receiving certain amount of money. Someone who maybe lives in Egypt, maybe in Iraq. You sign a deal, he give you maybe $20,000, or from China. The woman, a beautiful woman from China, give you money, and then you accept the money, you fly to China, you arrange the marriage. Then after 1 year, you divorce at the end of the completion of the mission. The moment we track you and we reveal you that you committed committed conspiracy in order to organize, to arrange a forced marriage to bring someone in Canada, we're gonna send you to jail and then we deport you back home. This is live fact. We give you the fact information. Avoid forced marriage, avoid scam, and follow the right procedure. Let us see the news, the report from the laws from the Canadian immigration that govern marriage. First of all, the new 2012 policies, Canadian immigration policies regarding to marriage, you have at least to be with someone 2 years in open relationship, 2 years in open relationship before you marry that person. You have to have at least 2 years in open relationship, very known, before you went into marriage. 2, you have to maintain a certain amount of money, at least for 3 years, to take care of your partner you are bringing to Canada. I have to be very clear about this point. If you are bringing a wife, a husband from another country in a marriage, you have to have certain amount of money that's going to take care of that person. Failure to do this, to fulfill this act, and that person arrive here in Canada and you fail to take care, if the government doesn't care about it, the government will take care of this person you have brought to Canada with what you call social development income assistance. But you will take the responsibility under your back to pay back this money. Government will pay, you will take care of your wife you have brought to Canada if you don't have money through income assistance, but the government gonna charge you this money. Sometimes you repay it back. And if not that, you will be deported back to your country for giving false information to the government. I am very serious about this. My advice, before you get married, many people, many young men, they do this mistake when they came to Canada. You do marriage when you are not yet. First of all, find a job, save your money, work smart, save the money, find the right person. Most women today, they are criminals. They are fraud. They commit frauds. Find the trusted person before you bring that person in Canada. And make sure that this is my partner, I'm going to enjoy her, she's going to enjoy me. You put the ring on your hand forever. In poverty, whether life and death, we are together. And then you commit the long time commitment. Then inform the government of Canada that now we are married. There have been cases, several cases, that different families, they do marry or they fabricate forced marriage in order to come to Canada. My advice to you, avoid it. Avoid it. I love you, but avoid it, because it will damage your life. Thank you so much. We love you, and stay tuned. Always, always, always check my videos, Afro Political Communications and Consulting International, Afro Public Relations and Communications International.